Hello NEET coders, so today we are going to see our problem number 2807. The name of the question is insert greatest common divisor in a linked list. So let me give you the high level overview what we are going to do in this. So let's go to the description of the function. We are given a head of a linked list head in which each node contains an integer value. So means every node has an integer value. There is no string or float value. So between any of the two adjacent pairs we have to insert a new node. As you can see, insert a new node with a value equal to the greatest common divisor of them. Means GCD of every two numbers should be kept in between these two nodes and return the linked list. Okay, so let me give you one example, walk you through the example. Okay, so let's check. So let's start with the head. Okay, so next value of the head will be 6. So find the GCD of 18 and 6. So 18 and 6 have GCD 6, so that 6 will be inserted into this linked list and iteration will continue over the next. Now 6 will come here, 6 our iteration is here. Okay, so 6, now 6 and its next element is 10. So find GCD of 6 and 10. So if you observe, GCD of 6 and 10 will be 2. The greatest common divisor between 6 and 10 is 2, so 2 will be inserted here. Same case will repeat for until and unless there is no element, there is no next element for the head. Yes, right? So if there are no two elements present, if we are on the last node, there is no next element in it, so there will be no GCD of two numbers. Okay, so for 10 and 3 there is no common divisor, so only one, except one is a common divisor. One, if you don't get anything greater than 1, then there will be one will be as a GCD of any two numbers globally, from 1 to 9 up to 9 up to infinities. Okay, so like that. So one will be their common divisor. So in case, as I have told earlier as well, if there are no two nodes, means only one node is present, then we cannot find GCD, because for GCD we need two numbers and in one number we cannot find GCD. So for GCD we need at least two numbers, so it will be kept at 0 and return. So let's go to the implementation code section of this. Okay, so I have created a pointer for the head. In order to store the head, ANS, we are going to return it, just return it, that's it. This is the only use of ANS. Okay, so ANS will be returned. Now let's go to iteration part of linked list. So we are going to iterate over the linked list unless and until there are two elements present. Two elements in the sense, we are going to iterate up to nodes where second last node, up to second last node we are going to iterate. Okay, so in this case second last node is 10, so we are going to iterate up to 10, not next, not beyond that. So as you can see here, I am finding a minimum of two values, means the current value, the node present at the current pointer and its next pointer. So two values will be it, and I am finding it minimum of 2. So, and unless and until we find anything which is common, which any number which divides both of them, head val and head's next val, means in this case head val is 18 and its head next val is 6, so m will have 6, and we will continue this loop unless and until we find any integer which is commonly dividing them and giving a remainder of 0. Okay, so at the end I am not adding here m should be greater than 0, because at the end we will reach 1, and 1 is a divisor of all elements, all numbers, all integers. Okay, so once we find that, so I am going to create a new node with that value. As you can observe here, we have a constructor. If you observe here, list node, this is a constructor. If you pass some value to it, then it will initialize its value to that integer, to that value. So I am passing here list node of n. Now I can pass this pointer as well, temp next. So its next pointer would have been initialized to heads next. Okay, so I would have passed in, but in order to make it easier to understand this, I have written it separately. So, and now we have to change the next pointer of head. So heads next will be temp, and temps next will be heads next. Okay, so for example, here this is the head, 18 is a head. Okay, and we have to insert 6 in between 18 and 6. So what we have to do, 6 will point this, the temporary node 6 will point to the main node 6 in the linked list, and temp heads next will point to temp. So heads next will be temp next will be 6. So it will be continued, and then we have to only check for 6. Means we have to only iterate on the numbers which are present originally in the linked list, not numbers inserted in the linked list. If we consider inserting numbers in the linked list, then it will go into infinite loop. Okay, so that is why it is a constraint on that. So 6. So in order to get up to the main 6 units, head is still on the initial. Head is not moved, just its next pointers are moved. Okay, 8. In order to get up to 6, we have to next 2 times. So its heads next and its next will be new head. So 6 will go here, heads next will next, so it will go, and it will continue iterating over and over up to we get 10, up to 10. And once we get at head, okay, so once we get at 3, there is no next element present. Head is there, but head next is not present. So it will break at that point, and we will return answer. So I have submitted it while ago, nearly 7 hours ago. I solved it, and it is an accepted solution. So as you can hear, it beats 12% of the all over solutions. So thank you very much, and bye bye.